For another great episode of Spider Steve. Today is Tuesday. Hope everybody's having a great day. And I'm here by myself. So if anybody wants to leave comments or messages for a few minutes, I'll be up here for a short time until later tonight. Had a request to come up here, do a live stream, so here I am. Hey, how you doing, Joe? What's up? Hanging in there for the most part. How about yourself? Good, good. Glad to hear it. Right now I'm just laying down. I had a lot of errands to do this morning when I was live streaming, and put more applications in for more places. Hopefully get a call back soon for a place, hopefully. America's fastest growing TV, internet, and voice provider is looking for individuals who are interested in making the most out of their career. Employees enjoy full benefits, best-in-class 401k, and complimentary services. Spectrum has a wide range of positions available, so find the right opportunity for you. Just go to jobs.spectrum.com and apply today. Never miss a moment of the PBS shows you love. Hey, bud, I think if I could get super chats turned on, that would help. Can you do that? I'm not sure what you mean by that. I know you have to, I think, have a lot of hours put on into the live streams, and I think you have to have like 1,000 subscribers or something like that. Man, I'm far, far away from that. I'm only at like 200. I got a far way to go. How's everybody else doing in the room? This is how you live, isn't it, my friend? She's doing good. How you doing? Oh, I mean, wait a minute. Sorry about that, Joe. She's doing great. Right now, she's taking a nap with Paige. They're both tired from being on the go this morning and going to sleep late this morning. So, we all didn't get much sleep last night or this morning. I'm a little bit tired. I took about a half-hour nap. Thanks, Vanessa. How you doing today? I haven't heard from you in a day or two, I think. And then, how you doing today? I talked to you, I think, early this morning. In a live stream, I think. Hi, I'm a new subscriber. How you doing, Steve? Doing great, Jason. Hanging in there. Like I said earlier, or just a couple minutes ago, we had a lot of errands to do this morning. We got them done. Filled out some more apartment applications. Hopefully some of them will go through.
Took a short nap for about a half hour. And let's see. Becky Barb and Paige are taking a nap now. So it's just me here right now. And I had a couple people wanted me to come up on live stream now, so that's why I'm up here running. So I'll probably be up here maybe for an hour. And then later on around, probably after Tuesday night wrestling, I'll be back on around 10:30ish. Well, I know you're not new, Jason. Nice try. You're one of my long lost, family subscribers on here. You know how to cheer a lot of people up when they're down. You're the one that's trying to get me in trouble with Taylor Swift, aren't you? Cool, what's the video? Oh, I shouldn't have asked. I knew something like that would come up from you. What name of the song is that one? Oh yeah, Macho Man Randy Savage. Dig it. Yeah, he's one of my old-time wrestlers I used to watch. Him and Hulk Hogan. A lot of great others back in the past. The Rock or Stone Cold Steve Austin. Andre the Giant. The Undertaker, he's still there. So many great ones. Now they just got a lot of newbies out there. John Cena's still doing pretty good. Randy Orton. Watched Monday Night Raw last night. I probably would agree that about a B plus. And tonight is Tuesday Night SmackDown. I'm not sure. I think tonight will be AJ Styles. And I'm not sure if John Cena is going to be up there tonight or not. He doesn't have a contract signed. So he goes back and forth. Bret Hart, yeah, Bret Hart, he's another one. He's a great one. He has a lot of family members in the business. Steve Austin, he was another great guy. I mean, he got away with a lot of stuff. So then, the old tag team there, when HBK was around before he went into the Hall of Fame, known as DX. They got away with a lot of stuff with Vince McMahon and the staff. I'll tell you that. What do I think about Ronda Rousey? She is, I think she's going to be like one of the top competitors in the business, where, she doesn't take any crap from anybody. She doesn't care if it's like the CEO or the COO. And I think we all seen that last night on Monday Night Raw, if anybody watched that, where they took out Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. And I guess at WrestleMania, it's going to be Ronda and what's the name there? Kurt Angle's taking on Stephanie McMahon and Triple H. That'll be pretty good. I bet you are there, Joe. I bet. She's gonna be a toughie, I tell you. Roads of Mania. How about a road trip to Mania? Never actually been to Mania. The only thing I've been to is back in the day when I was a kid, probably about 15 years old. I went to see, can't remember like all the matches, but I recall seeing like Hulk Hogan taking on Earthquake, and I think it was the Boss Man taking on Tugboat or something like that. Alright, so let me pick one for you. The way you're going to go to WrestleMania would be, I think for you it would be better walking. Well, I don't know if I want to see Jake the Snake, man. I was petrified of his snake that he had. What was his name? Damien or something like that? And I think he had another snake because that one died or something. Was it a storyline or was it true when that one wrestler there, what's his name? Rick Martel, I think his name was, sprayed perfume in his eye. Did he really go blind, or was that just like a storyline? Well, that's cool. That's understandable. I mean, I used to be into wrestling, like, straightforward. I used to watch it every weekend or whatever it was on. I never missed an episode. I always bought all the pay-per-views back in the day. I was like a freak when it came to wrestling. And then I lost interest in it for like a few years. Like, I think it was when The Rock and Stone Cold came into business for a while. I didn't get to see them in their early years. And then when John Cena and all them came back, that's when I started watching it again. So I guess it would be like me watching it in like the 90s, a little bit early of the 2000s, and then mid 2000s I missed a few years, and then about 2-3 years ago I started watching it. Yes, you got it. Sorry about that. Messed his name up there, TJ. Rick the Model Martel. Yes. Sorry. It's been a few years for that one. Yes, very true there, Joe. Time does sure fly fast, I'll tell you. And yeah, it is very scary. I mean, I remember, you know, a little bit of being a kid, but then, you know, 18, 21, definitely can remember that, relate to it. And then all of a sudden it's like, bam, here I am at 38 years old, so almost 40. I mean, yeah, time does go fast, I'll tell you. Oh no, I know that, TJ. We're just talking a little bit about the old time wrestlers there. When him and Jake the Snake wrestled. It was a lot better back in the day. Because, you know, not only did I think that they had a lot more great wrestlers back in the day, but I think it's also because you actually got to, you know, actually watch more wrestling matches. Because now it's like a lot of talk on there, like a lot of interviews and all these different ring, what do you call them? Ring, like with the Miz and all that. Well, you really can't see her in the background, but between her and Paige, yes, that's them snoring. She tells me she don't snore, but you guys can pick on her later tonight around 10:30 because that's when we'll be doing another live stream after the Tuesday Night SmackDown. I was a big Razor Ramon fan when I was younger. Yeah, I just seen him actually. He was on a month ago maybe, somewhere there, when it was I forget what they called it. It's where they brought back a lot of old wrestlers back. I like it where he goes, Chico. Yes, very true, Joe. I mean, when you're a kid, you want to grow up. There's so much more that you look up to doing, you know, at certain ages, or you have more, I guess, excuse me, I guess you have more, like, privileges, I would say. But then when the time gets there, it's like, now, I wish I was a kid again. Yeah, I know, true. You have a very good point there, TJ. I don't think I'd be a kid again either. It's just, like you're saying, there's like a lot of accident things going on these days. A lot of problems going on in the schools and with all these shooting and stabbings that are very uncalled for, and it's not as safe as it was in our day. Yes, you got it, TJ. That was Raw 25th anniversary. I was watching it that night. They brought back every old wrestler that you could think of, pretty much. Well, not all, I should say. Some, you know. It was safer. Nowadays, it is scary out there. Sometimes it's, you don't know if you can go to school, go shopping or whatever not, without having problems somewhere, wherever you go. And it shouldn't be that way. It's very sad. Born in 85. Yes, I remember that year. I feel like an old classic. I was born in 79. Yeah, definitely the 90s. I mean, the 90s, they just had so much going on. I mean, great wrestling, great music era, along with the 80s. Um, as much of more safer around, and nope, nope, nope. 79, 85, about 6 years apart. So you're still in the 30s, so not too bad. Like I said, TJ, I mean, I only been to Canada, I think, once growing up, and it's been a long time. Um, I would bet it's a little bit safer there, like you said, but I'm sure you guys have your problems there. Where did who go? I'm right here. If you're talking to me, I don't know who you're talking to. No, I'm not really watching SpongeBob if you hear it in the background. Paige loves SpongeBob and Paw Patrol. She falls asleep to those cartoons. She's a weird puppy. I mean, she loves her cartoons and she'll watch them and fall asleep to them. SpongeBob kind of makes me, I don't know. I think SpongeBob's a little bit annoying. His laugh and everything. Oh, when you were in Canada. You would have to ask that question. I was really young, I don't remember. Other than my grandma and grandpa took me to Canada. I loved it there. It was a nice place. Back in the day, I don't know how it is now, but I thought it was pretty peaceful. Isn't that like where Brett was from? Brett the Hitman? Wasn't he from Montreal? Does Canada have like all the same laws down there, or I mean, how like is there anything really different about Canada? Oh, I thought somebody said Montreal. Gotcha. So, you're saying that, it's pretty similar to the States, guys. It's pretty interesting to know of, like, different places, like Canada, United States, and all that. I've been to, like, Hawaii as well. That's pretty cool, pretty peaceful, and love the palm trees down there. But, I always wanted to also go to Florida or Carolinas. Never been. Well, I mean, I've been to the Carolinas in '93, but I wouldn't mind going back there and going to, like, Florida for the first time. How are the, oh, wait a minute, never mind. Hold on a minute. Well, I guess that's pretty cool in a one way, but for a safer way. But I guess it kind of sucks for those that like to have a firearm. Really? You haven't been out of North Carolina, Joe? Wow. You don't travel there. I've been to a lot of places, kinda. Well, been through a lot of states. I've been to like Maine and New Hampshire, Massachusetts, New York, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, South Carolina, Ohio, Connecticut, I think it was. I don't know if this is probably not a state, but it probably goes like a city or something. But Cape Cod. Joe says no. Wow. Is that like your choice not to travel, or you just haven't gone to different states? TJ, I'm a farm boy. I like my guns. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, one day I'm hoping to have a, like a Glock 20 or 19 or 20 Glock. I would like to have one. But up here you have to have a permit to get it, and to get permits, it's fairly hard to obtain one of them, especially what's going on with today's world. But I do have a 22 Marlin. What beach did you go to? I don't know how many they have down there. Is it near Carowinds or anything? You love guns too? I guess we all love guns. Texas, I always wanted to go to Texas too, but never been. Just because, it sounds dumb, but my favorite team is the Dallas Cowboys. And I always wanted to travel to like Dallas, Texas, and all the little small big towns in Texas. But as I got older, I just slowed down on traveling out of states. I mean, I do take road trips, like 2-hour rides within New York State. Well, at least you don't have to go on a long trip. I don't think, as long as you're in the same state. Charleston. Isn't that South Carolina? Or do they have one both in both Carolinas? You wanted to go to Alaska. That's cold down that way, I believe. The aunt I was talking to you guys about that I don't get along with, I think she lives in Elizabeth City, North Carolina now, but she used to, or has 2 homes. I'm not sure if she sold the one, but she used to also live in Alaska as well. At one point she had 2 houses, but I'm thinking Jimmy has the one in North Carolina now. Very true. There is definitely a lot of people here in New York. I wouldn't mind moving out of state myself. Wait a minute. No as in what? No, there's only, wait a minute. You said Charleston. Is that like North Carolina or South Carolina? Or do you mean they have one in both? Because I thought it was South Carolina. Really? So they don't have a South Carolina? CJ, you said you went hunting and fishing in Alaska. Beautiful. Yeah, it is. Especially in the wintertime, I think. With all the snow they get. And they have a lot of different things you can hunt down that way. Don't they? Yep. I heard you there, Joe. It's pretty awesome. Pricey for me because Canadian dollar is only like 79 cents. Huh. I guess I learned something today because I always thought that was Charleston, South Carolina. I know it's Columbia. My one brother, he lives down that way, and let's see, he used to live in Chafin, I think it was. And then he moved to, what's that one town? White Rock or something like that, South Carolina. So what happened with that Tara girl? Long story short, I mean, first of all, she heard other stories about me talking about, and I mean, she heard me, first of all, talking about the issue about somebody with cancer. And normally I don't put nobody but down with cancer because, you know, it's a terrible thing to have. And I apologize to everybody about it. I just was, you know, irritated by some people's comments. And, you know, it's cancer, diabetics, all that, or other kind of medical issues is something somebody shouldn't say a lot about. And talking to live stream, you know, laying it down on one person, it disturbed her. So she unsubscribed. And then she added me. And then during the live room, I guess she was saying good stuff and everything. But then she was leaving rude comments on the videos. So I kind of blocked her. Because I don't, you know, my channel is here to have fun. And it's filled with love. Hopefully everybody gets along. And, you know, if people don't know other people, then, you know, you guys can make friends with people on this channel if you don't already know each other. So she turned out to be a bad person. And I don't like this room to have any, you know, bad people in it if I can help it. I mean, you know, I care about a lot of people that, you know, have cancer. I support it. And diabetics, I support. As I do have, you know, or did have some people, like my friends off of YouTube, and some of my family members, like my grandmother who had cancer, passed away with it. And I support, you know, seizure people and many other diseases out there. I support all of them. And it breaks my heart knowing that, you know, people end up having things like that. But, you know, I lost it one night talking on live stream. There's a bunch of people that were, you know, dissing the channel and dissing me, and so I'm not going to mention any names on here right now. And I said something bad about a person who had cancer or had it before. And like I said, Tara snapped and unsubscribed. Then came back and said, well, you know, it's a two-sided story, yada yada yada. And she was being nice in my live streams again. And then I happened to see a couple missed comments that were left on some videos of mine. As soon as I seen them, I was like, nope. This channel is to, you know, make friends if you don't know the people in this room. And I offer you guys, you know, a nice peaceful room, hopefully, without anybody trying to stir up the channel. Because it's your channel, you know, you guys made this channel, you built it. And I love a lot of you guys out here. You're like family members to myself, Wacky Barb, Paige, and I'd like to keep it that way. I mean, there's some channels that come on this that, you know, are inspirational, and there's a lot of you that, you know, support. I mean, I'm not talking about the GoFundMe page or not. That was optional. It's just there. But, you know, a lot of you make us laugh at bad times. You give us advice, or there's this one guy, the mechanic out there, Joe the Mechanic, I guess his name is, trying to help out with lowering the price of a car shop to help fix the car. But I told him, unfortunately, I don't have nothing to fix the car right now, Ed, or else I would take him up on the offer. And you guys are just so amazing out here. We never thought, you know, that there was such wonderful people on this site of YouTube. So, you know, as we say over and over again, we just want to say thank you for what you guys do out here. And we try not to have people come in with any, you know, drama, rude comments, or any of that. I mean, we are in the middle of trying to hook up the mods, but somehow on this end it's not working. So right now I'm dealing with it myself until I could figure that out by blocking people, time out people, reporting people, and if I have to take anything any higher, then I'll feel free to do so. Apparently, there's been a few people who reported my one video, I don't know if you noticed it, where you try to go on it and it says that, you know, this is, that video is disturbing to some people. Probably because I used some names in it, or they didn't like what I said. But they said my name in their videos and being rude back, so I made the video. I thought maybe it was South Carolina. So you've been to North Carolina and South Carolina. See, Joe? I told you you were out of state. You went to South Carolina. I only know that because I was there in '93, and that town was familiar. Because I've been to a few of them in South Carolina. TJ, is it because you said you have mental issues? Well, to be honest with you, TJ, yes, that was one of the rude comments that was stated, and I blocked her because that was part of it. Honestly, I don't have any mental issues. You know, I mean, there's a lot of, you know, people out here trying to say I do, but It's what it is. I'm straightforward. One of the nicest guys out here that would do anything I can for anybody. It's just, I hit rock bottom and it is what it is. Excuse me. I'm trying to find a apartment. I'm trying to get my car fixed. Yes, I'm on disability because I do have a bad knee. But that's not mental, that's physical. Unless your knee comes mentally. But I know where that part came from. It came from a hater and another hater, so it's good. Hey Jim, how you doing tonight? You look like you need a Red Bull. I never had a Red Bull, to be honest with you. It's just that I stayed up late this morning. I went window shopping at Walmart. Got home to the motel that I'm staying at for one more day. And I had to wake up early. Had some appointments to go to today and filled out some apartment applications again. And trying to find out different places where I can get this car fixed, the minimum. But no luck yet. Just waiting on some applications for places. I do need to get I do need to have some caffeine, like a Pepsi or something. I did take a half-hour nap earlier, but it wasn't long enough. Jim likes to call me Ranger Joe. Hey, that's a pretty good name for you there, Joe. Ranger Joe. Hey, Dan, thank you very much. You're a great person yourself, I try not to let people bring me down, and that's why I'm not turning my channel down. I'm keeping it out here for you guys. She might be. She might be cutting the logs, too. That's another reason why I don't sleep at night. She snores a lot. Paige snores a lot. And here I am wide awake at night. It's like, how do you sleep with all the noise? Keep your head up. I definitely am. I'm trying to. What does, Jim, what does Red Bull taste like anyway? I heard it had like a lot of, I think, caffeine or something in it. It's like a power boost. What's wrong with my car? What part would you like to know about? Well, the starters, I only have low beams for the car, which is not a big problem, I guess. My wipers don't turn off. They stay on slow, because if you try to turn them off, then they stay like right up in front of you, of the driver area. And somebody said something about a cam sensor or something like that. Pretty much my whole muffler to, I would say, where the Cadillac converter normally goes would be needing a replacement probably. Because I took us to a shop and they told us it would be like $1,200 to fix it, and they won't touch it because there's no Cadillac converter on it. So where I got this car from, they cobbed it up before and never put a Cadillac on it. And where the Cadillac pipe normally would go is like a regular piping, tailpipe kind of thing. and it snapped to where the other side meets on the other part of the tailpipe. And they were saying that we need some, I think, 2 gaskets to install it to, or something like that. And I was like, whatever, it's gonna stay that way. I don't really care if the pipe falls off the car or not, you know. Not much I can do about it. Gets me point A to point B. At least they have wheels, I guess. So that's the problem with the car there, Jim. Just had to replace my Cadillac. Wasn't cheap. Nope. You got that right. I'm glad you think it's funny, Jim. Goodness. It's probably just better to go out and buy a cheap car versus fixing the one I had, probably. I thought Chevys were supposed to be good. My favorite name brand car. I mean, it's an Impala, but I don't know. I'm not really standing behind the Chevy Impalas too much. I think they need a lot of work all the time. I mean, if I knew how to fix my own car, you can get the part, like the Cadillac alone, at like a parts store for a couple $100. If you had the right tools, but because you don't, and you have to have a mechanic. Mechanics fix it. It's like $1,200. The price like quadruples. So like I said, it could either my whole muffler could fall right off. I don't care. I'll drive it the way it is, or maybe I can, you know, maybe after I find an apartment, a cheap apartment somewhere, that maybe I could get the car fixed. Or maybe just buy a new one. Or maybe just walk. I don't know. It's all, you know, it's just all like, what happens. Stick with foreign vehicles. I don't know much about vehicles, other than I thought Chevys were good. I definitely would never use or buy a Ford. Don't like Fords. Jim's riding dirty. Uh-oh, guys, look out. Jim's riding dirty. What's everybody else driving around here? Any good advice? Are your cars running good? Hey, Wacky Barb. Wacky Barb. Everybody says they love your snoring. What do you gotta say?
Snoring.
Oh, you're proof on here. They said that you make logs fall down and everything. What you gotta tell them? You don't snore?
Mm-hmm.
Wacky Barb says she does not snore, guys. And you all heard it. You guys are my proof. Oh, no. Joe, come on now. Joe. I am so disappointed with you right now. You ride in a Ford. Don't you understand what that stands for? Ford, found on road dead. Yes, Jim. Let's tell him. I had a Ford, and it was one problem after another. High five, Jim. Ronin my 5.0. Let's just say my feet would do better than a Ford. Like the Flintstones car. I always wanted to stick with a Chevy or a Dodge. All the SpongeBob cartoons drive me crazy. Oh my god! Wait a minute! Jim. 5.0 Briggs and Stratton. Yeah, true. I mean, I used to have a Sears Craftsman lawnmower that went faster than a Ford. Yeah, Fords rest on the road all the time. I must have drove by like 10 the other day. Everybody in the room, let's pick on Joe with the Fords. I'll let you slide a little bit, Joe, just because of the Chevy trucks, but when you say Fords, everybody must pick on you. Fords are unacceptable. Man, I guess I'd put, if I ever went to North Carolina, I guess I'd put all them in shame, because I wouldn't be driving a Ford. I'd be coming in the state with a Dodge or a Chevy. And I'd have to be like give them the toll to the Fords. Way to go, Jim. Way to go. Bust the chops. 101 reasons not to visit North Carolina. It's Ford Nation. I heard Hemis are pretty good. Now that's a Dodge, so yeah, I'll let that slide. Chevy Dodges will slide. That's about it. My cousin has a nice Dodge truck. Its payments are ridiculous. I'll stick to my beat up little four banger. Yeah, that's another thing out there. I mean, new trucks and everything, and the payments are pretty pricey out there. I was watching, if anybody knows this channel, what's the name of it? Piggyback. He has a nice channel out here on YouTube, and he does a lot of showing cars and trucks off. And he was showing this nice diesel truck, a Chevy product, once again, and it was 39,000 something, but it had a lot of power behind it, I'll tell you. I wouldn't mind having that one. So, you know, a lot of times it is a lot cheaper and easier for the time being to keep your beat up cars and just, you know, keep them running and keep them normally fixed. And that way they'll go for like a long time. And it's better than having car payments, I'll tell you that. I used to have a nice car and I had to pay 400 and something, 479 for a 2-year-old car that I had. So I was like, nope. And now I got like a Chevy Impala 2002, I think it is. It needs a lot of work now, but can't afford it. So I'm just gonna drive it right into the ground. And, you know, maybe find another junk car to tide me over. Just because I think it'd be more money to fix this one up. I used to have an old Blazer back in the day. I think my Chevy Impala, I think it has about 161,000 on it right now, almost. Hey, really? Hey, Joe, how about that unicorn in your backyard? I just thought I'd ask you about it. So what's this? What's this whole story about the unicorn? Oh, now, guys. Play nice, guys.
ABC Mouse, and she just instantly fell in love with it. We knew she was going to learn, but we didn't expect for her to learn so quickly. She learned all of her letters, upper and lowercase. She started sounding out words. She was starting to learn to read. It was amazing. ABC Mouse has so many different things to do. She loves puzzles, she loves games, she loves coloring. What's most fun is just soaking up all this information. One day she said, "Hey, did you know that your phone is a star?" Absolutely loving it. She was so proud of herself. ABC Mouse is hands down the best of any program I've found for my daughter. It has everything that you could ever want your child to use for learning. That's like a parent's dream come true.
I think Lucky the Leprechaun found a unicorn on a marshmallow island in the sky. For everyone going dancing! Lucky turns out with a new unicorn marshmallow. Or the complete breakfast.
What's the newest fashion accessory? Gummy jewelry.
Every night in America, people make something for dinner. But some of us make something much more.
What's what, guys? What's what? RSS, what's going on? Who is Joe? Mine is 161 almost. Looks like Chevys are doing pretty good. Wow. Sounds like you put a lot of miles on it, Jim. I think I put about 6,000. 5 or 6,000 on mine. Yep, Chevys go quite a distance, I'll tell you. If it wasn't for the exhaust issues. Hey, Wacky Barb's up. She's not snoring no more.
I wasn't snoring.
Oh, they all heard you. There's like 4 or 5 witnesses that heard you snore. Hey, Pageroo, how you doing?
Dude, you were live streaming when I was laid down.
I know, I've been live streaming for 1 hour and 4 minutes. We're gonna live stream for a while. So, Wacky Barb, you're just now waking up. Everyone wants to hear about you.
What?
Everybody wants to ask him some questions. Wacky Barb's now here. Anybody have questions for her? She's awake.
Partly.
Oh, Jim. Jim said you are full of lies. You were snoring.
Oh, come on, Jim.
Wacky Barb, you was sawing away. Joe and Jim, they all got you.
Come on, guys.
Oh, and what's his name? Which one was it here? Jason, I think it was Jason. Jason, I think, is the one that was saying he's trying to get me in trouble again. He was watching a music video of Taylor Swift, and the good news is there's a new music video. New song. Yeah. Oh, yes, was Wacky Barb. You was sawing away. Oh, I just did that one. What did you dream about, Barb? Barb, what did you dream about? You're in the spot here.
Honestly, I have no idea. I've been dealing with a migraine.
Well, the first thing is, she can't remember what she was dreaming about. And she's been dealing with a migraine. So, yeah. There, you could say hi. Sure, why not? There she is. It's morning beautiful. She's like, I just woke up. You put the camera on me. But they all know you were snoring, and they all want you to get up.
Night night, guys.
No, no, no. It's time to get up, Wacky Barb. There's no hiding. We see you. Your time is now.
Wow. I slept for almost 3 hours.
Jim says, all right, time to clock in. I'll be thinking about Barb while I'm hammering away.
I forgot to laugh.
Hearts all the way through to Barb from Joe.
Love you, Joe.
See what I gotta put up with? A big time snore person like Wacky Barb. And, I'll bring in the lens. Gotta put up with Wacky Barb and Paige's snoring. It keeps me up all night.
Guys, I don't snore. You know why? I stayed up one night and I listened. I hear myself snore. So nice, Shy.
I think they beg to differ. Later, Jim. Oh, I thought he was kidding. So I guess he's headed off to work.
Bye, Jim. Love you.
Make sure you hammer the right nails.
Don't hit your finger. That'll hurt.
I mean, I hit my thumb before, and it took off my thumbnail before. I'm coming to New York to steal Paige. We gotta say that, Barb. That's what from Joe.
I don't think so.
You wouldn't want Paige. She's a pug, and she also keeps you up at night with all her snoring. And then she has her things where she will nibble or bark to let you know she has to go out in the night. She's a handful, but she is very filled with love. She's like a big old teddy bear. She has to sleep next to you. She has to go on car rides. She has like special food, special water. Yeah, she's very spoiled. And to top that off, I don't really think Wacky Barb would let that happen. He says that's my new dog. I love Paige.
Well, I'm sure she loves you too. But hell to the no.
Sorry, Joe. I don't think Paige can go anywhere. I think that's Paige's or Wacky Barb's not going to let go. But Paige does love all you guys out here.
I see that.
LOL. What you got now, Paige?
Her donut. I was going to show them her donut that she was chewing on yesterday. How far it went.
Hey, where are you? Oh. Hey, Paige. There you are.
This is what the donut's supposed to look like, guys.
That's her donut left over. And that's what they're supposed to look like. So, it looks like she about has it halfway done.
You ain't having that one, too.
You gotta finish the other one first.
Piggy.
She loves her bones, I'll tell you.
But I do have another one for you.
That one has, like, liver in it, doesn't it?
Look at that, guys.
Is that liver? Or no? Is that a different kind of thing?
I don't know. Why don't you taste it?
How about you eat it? Like chew on the bone and then eat the middle piece. Look, you're teasing her. Give her her bone.
Come get it.
Go get mommy. Go get your bone. Go get it. Where's your bone? Gentle. Good girl.
Crabby.
Now she's like, see you later, mommy.
We're teaching her gentle, so she don't just grab it out of your hands.
Yeah, I mean, she's gentle. She knows how to sit, lay down, settle, calm down, kind of thing. Well, I should say not me. Wacky Barb is trying to also teach her not to pull her leash outside when she's going to potty. She's housebroken. What else is she? Spoiled, that's right, because, you know, she has to sleep with either mommy or daddy or, you know, special food. I mean, for dog food, it has to be either moist food or the certain kind of hard food that we got. And if it's not one of them, she will not eat it. Special kind of water. And, well, treats and bones really doesn't matter, but she does like the raw hide and the chewable bones that have like a treat in the middle of them. And there's been a few fans out here that sent a lot of, you know, bones and toys and treats to her in the fan mail. So we want to say thank you to all those that have, you know, help her, you know, with a lot of different chew toys and stuff. You guys are amazing out here. There's supposed to be another snowstorm headed up. It might hit this area, I'm not sure yet. But I know it's like showing a big area of the map. Like the Maine area, New York area, Massachusetts, I think. The whole area on the coast. It looks like they're going to get some type of snow. So hopefully everybody stays safe from that one. I
don't even see us in here.
I love Piggybacker. Steve, what about you? Yes, and he's another friend of mine, and I talked to him personally. He's a great friend of ours, and he said if I ever come down to South Carolina, he said that we could do a video together, and he'd like interview me and help our channel out. So I thought that was pretty cool of him. He's a very nice guy. And like I said, there's a lot of nice guys out here, a lot of nice women, nice guys. But on the other side, you know, there is a lot of other mean people out here as well. But you know, especially when you live stream, you do meet a lot of new people that way. Just from friends, you know, talking about your channel, and then they tell their friends, and they come all in the room, and you meet new people. So yeah, I talked to Kid Behind the Camera. I talked to, like, not a total big fan, but I do watch Travels Together with Charlie once in a while. Piggybacker. I do watch Glimmer's Toy Show. He's another great funny guy with his nice wife and 2 kids. Marvelicious. I'm sure a lot of people know him as well. With exercise videos, diet that he's done a heck of a job with. Very inspirational. A lot of you guys that come in this channel are also very nice with you know, your thoughts and advice and all your prayers, and also with you guys know how to cheer us up when, you know, we seem to be down. There's just so many of you guys that are awesome people, and I would just like to say thank you again for all that. You guys mean a lot to us.
And the dude we were talking to earlier today.
Which one would that be? What's the subject about?
The one about his aunt?
Oh, you're talking about what's his name? Yes, man. You're welcome. Yeah, and I don't think I mentioned that in this live stream. I had to remake it from earlier because the reception sometimes cuts out. So when it cuts out, we just remake the videos for live stream. So there's this guy we talked to. I'm sure a lot of you guys know. His name is what's his name?
Joe something.
John's Paranormal is his name on here, his channel. And he's going through a bad time right now with his aunt who recently had diagnosed, I guess, with colon cancer, and she's, I guess, giving up on her battles. So I just want to, once again, reach out to him and his family at this hard time, and we hope for the best healing and all that good stuff to come.
And you are in our prayers.
And Wacky Barb says you're in our prayers. What we love to do on this channel sometimes is, we reach up to you guys that are going through bad times. It's not just about us. I mean, yeah, we are in a bad situation. But if anybody wants to talk about their bad time or experiences, we're here for you guys.
Or need a prayer.
Or need a prayer. There's another thing. I think it's a new incident that happened yesterday or today. I'd like to mention also. It was somewhere in Pittsburgh, I believe, or not Pittsburgh, but Pennsylvania.
Pittsburgh is Pennsylvania.
Well, yeah, I'm not talking. I got it mixed up. I was talking about Pennsylvania, not Pittsburgh. And I guess there's a new incident where 21 kids got stabbed. 21 kids got stabbed.
Really?
And I guess it's all in the the same area, the same spot for each of the kids. So that's pretty. Can you sit up?
Really?
For a couple more minutes. So that's a pretty bad situation as well, and our heart and prayers go out to all of them as well. What do you say, Wacky Barb? It's just sad, like, what the world's coming to.
It's coming to an end.
It's coming to, like, an end. I mean, why does all these bad incidents at schools now happening? A lot of it's to do with copycats, It's like monkey do, monkey see. One school does it, and then it gives a bad reputation for a lot of others. And it's very scary out there. So, we just want to reach out to all those guys and families that, experienced one of these bad trauma incidents, and wish the best for them all. Amen to that. Sorry, Wacky Barb's just not paying attention to you guys right now. She's waking up and trying to watch TV right now. But we'll get her awake, even if I gotta go jump on her or tickle her feet or something. Marvelicious. Love you guys, and I'm praying for you all. Yes, John is going through a lot as well. You guys are strong and will make it through this tough time. I have faith. And we appreciate it, Marvelicious. You're another great guy with like we said earlier, you have a heart of gold, and you've been backing our channel up for a long time, and sending the prayers to us means a lot as well. And I was just saying that, it's nice to have all you guys one way or another in our life. With praying for us, whether it's making us laugh, or giving us advice, letting us vent to you, or if you reach out and help with any kind of donations, that's totally up to everybody else. It's nothing that people have to do. It's just optional. Right, Wacky Barb?
That is right.
But so many of you are so very what's that word I'm looking for? So very
Generous.
generous with everything that you guys offer. And Paige loves y'all guys too very much. Right now she's chewing on her phone, so you really can't see her right now. We also are going to be 7 o'clock watching Marvelicious his channel tonight, his dance music video.
What, Marvelicious? We were boogieing down last night.
We were. You had great
Love
music.
love the music.
So 7 o'clock we will be on your live stream. And hopefully you're feeling better yourself. And then we're going to be watching after that. We're going to be watching Tuesday Night SmackDown because we are big fans of wrestling. And then around 10:30 we'll be doing another live stream as well. They give you updates on how things are going and maybe on how wrestling is. Maybe see if there's any new news that we have to mention. So, yeah. We gotta say that, Wacky Barb.
Sounds very good to me.
It is. Now, everybody's talking about me taking a drink of some Red Bull. I think you might need some Red Bull.
What the heck is that?
It's like a power drink. You're the one that's like sleeping.
What's all my meds I'm on too?
Huh?
Since it could be all the medications I'm on too.
Oh, yeah. Marvelicious says, yes, I've got some huge news tonight. We'll be there definitely at 7 o'clock to watch your video live stream thing.
And hear the good news!
And hopefully, he said good news or big news?
Big news.
Big news. We'll be there for, no, he didn't say big, he said huge. We'll be there for your huge news. And you're feeling somewhat better tonight. I'm glad. Because, I don't like to see you, not feeling good. It's always terrible when somebody's down and out, not feeling the greatest. So, hopefully you keep, getting better and better each day. Let's see.
Yeah, my vertigo's been acting up the past couple days.
Glad to have you guys in the live stream tonight. And, you're welcome. And it goes back to you, Marvelicious. We're very grateful that you are in our live streams throughout the day. I mean, I seen you on early this morning, or afternoon, I should say. And it's a double for you. You're back here again. You gotta say we like your videos better, or live streams better. I mean, right now, we don't even have a cover for our channel like you do. I like your introduction music cover.
How did you do that?
Is it hard to do to make the music video for your cover? Because right now there's nothing really fancy about our channel. Is there much on TV, Wacky Barb?
What?
Is there anything on TV?
Not yet.
No?
That did remind me of, who is he? Luke Harper. If his beard was a little longer.
Yeah, maybe.
Ah!
Whoa, Barb, settle total.
Dude yelled. So I yelled back.
Just up to Marv. I'm about to check out your channel soon. Yes, Joe, I do recommend you do check Marvelicious' channel out. He's very inspirational. He does a lot of dancing to help with weight control and dieting and he plays a lot of great music for you guys. And he likes having you guys with him every day at 7 o'clock at night. Sorry about that, guys. It says, thanks, Joe. He's talking to him. And it says, no, it's not hard to make the music intro. It's easy. I use iMovie to edit my videos. Oh, really? Wonder why my videos kind of suck. I don't use any editing. I just put them up the way they are. So, come on, it's dark in here. Come on. Thank you.
I was turning up the light.
It looks like you turned it off.
Oh my gosh!
Yes, please do that for me, Joe. Spread the word. Marvelicious channel is very awesome.
Job, dob, dob, dob.
Definitely gotta check it out.
Job, dob, dob, dob. He's my friend. And nobody can take him away.
Everybody in this live stream and everybody in this video thing that comment, they're all very nice people. It's a very nice group that he has. So, you know, it's a great place to be. 7 o'clock with Marvelicious. Please sub and spread the word. And those that don't know Joe, well, Joe, he's another great guy. And he's definitely another great YouTuber.
Job, dob, dob, dob. Jason, ba-dob, ba-dob. Protectable Jokers is on. So guys, what number did I leave off to tell you guys what puzzle I'm on? Was that 90 something?
I don't even remember. I've been busy doing live streams and videos and paperwork, applications for apartments. I've been busy with a lot.
Well, anywho, I am on puzzle number 114.
So there you go. Wacky Barb loves doing her crossword puzzles. And she really hasn't played much of her tablet lately. But we are going back and forth on her tablet of this game called Smurfs. It's like this colored ball thing that you have to, you get like so many ball things to shoot up in the air to try to finish the end of it with the color code things.
And guys, so exciting.
I finally beat the hard level that we're stuck on. And then she beat the next, how many after that one?
2.
2? Then she beat the next 2 levels after that.
Well, that's not so exciting.
Uh,
What's so exciting is I got on the game, I got a glow bunny. Yeah, awesome!
Alright, so that's pretty cool there, Wacky Barb. Let's see. Hey, this is from Joe. It says, hey, Steve, you gotta get an Instagram. Why? What's so good about Instagram? What is it? Is it like Facebook or something?
Instagram!
Joe, I don't know if you're talking to Marb, but it's, called Marblelicious. Oh, really? That sounds pretty cool. It says you can let your fans join your live stream. That sounds pretty cool. I might have to check that out. Maybe I'll check that out tonight and see what it's about. I still gotta try to figure out this mod thing. It's driving me crazy. I don't have like mods set up. I don't know how to work on that yet. I gotta make an intro for this channel somehow. Marvelicious gave me a couple different app ideas. And definitely got to check out the Instagram that you're talking about.
I'm going on 115. See, how many puzzles are in this thing?
I enjoy free stuff sometimes too. So we'll definitely have to check it out. Got a lot of things to do in the next week of signing up for stuff on here.
There is only puzzle number 152. And I'm on 115. Oh my goodness, I'm going to have to get a new book.
Shadow Rebel. Oh, well, it's not easy getting followers here, or subscribers. I'm only at 204, and I think it has taken me how long? 5 months or so. I'm moving slowly but surely on this channel. Never giving up though, keeping going strong. So can you, in Instagram, or on Instagram I should say, can you like do live things, live videos like this, and have group chats or whatever? Hey, I love this show. Does anybody know this show?
Nobody said eat whipped cream. Cute. When people leave their cart, put a dollop of whipped cream on the handlebars.
You got it, Joe. And Practical Jokers. I love it. I love all the pranks. That would be disturbing if somebody did that to me.
If you don't see our smiling faces, you're on the wrong website, buddy.
You're on the wrong website, buddy.
Do you need the most trusted battery in your North Kent?